My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone every damn day. I'm going to show you how to get money a lot cheaper than this. Hey, get yourself in a position to sit in that chair right there. Are you the solution or are you the problem?
Yeah, well, we're talking about what does it take?
They don't know you and they're not thinking about you. They do
forgot
know you and they're not thinking about you.
They forgot you. My name's Grant Cardone. You are in the Cardone Zone where I wake you up, I shake you up, I punch you in the face. But mostly, I'm that good uncle.
What's happening, Grant Cardone?
Yeah, what's happening, man? You got a deal or you got a question?
I want you to have an experience that you will never, ever forget. We want to make this a big event for you. Our goal is to change your lives. This is what you have to go through. Anybody can be 1X or 2X. To get to these multipliers, I mean, to blow the roof off of your life and career to 10X in your business. 10X your lives. 10X the lives of the people around you. Give more than you take, and I promise you, you will get more than you ever dreamed of.
Being married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work.
Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out.
Hello and welcome to the G&E Show. Every Wednesday we are bringing it to you. I'm with the lovely Grant Cardone.
I thought you were going to say the
I'm
luckiest.
Elena Cardone.
I thought you were going to say I'm the luckiest because I get to sleep with you. I'm the luckiest man.
Yeah, you made quite the comment on my Instagram post last night. It got everybody talking.
What? What was it?
Well, I posted the picture of me 10 years ago and the picture of me now, and you wrote, I've had them both.
I've slept with them both.
You didn't say slept. You were a little more
Both
classy.
of them are nasty.
Although everybody got the point,
Most
and
of
it
them are
created
nasty
quite the
nasties.
controversy. I wore my sleeveless shirt because we did arms today, and I thought if I was going to have a pump, today would be the day.
Welcome
we did
to the
how
G&E
many?
Show.
We did how many
We
of
did
the?
210.
We did competition. 210.
After my 1 hour workout, we did 210.
After
curls.
my 1 hour workout, you got to
using a band.
relax. Anyway, if at any point you want to call in, 305-865-8668. Before we get into the show,
16
excuse me, I'm still talking.
Okay.
Relax,
Yeah, you are.
calm down. Before we get into the show, we have 16 days to the 10X Growth Con, which we are so excited about. It is going to be the most epic entrepreneurial event on the planet, certainly the biggest event that Miami has ever seen entrepreneurial-wise.
I'm going to have more people in Marlin Stadium than they had all last season.
I knew we couldn't do it.
Every game combined.
The anticipated
And
value
more winners,
of coming
too.
to this city is $125 million that yours truly is going to help this city generate.
Yeah, so you guys that are local business owners here in Miami, if you're anywhere in Florida, okay, you want your business, the local businesses, to invest money in events to bring people to your city, support your local businesses. It's amazing to me.
Not only should you be bringing your people and supporting events like this, but there should be a sponsorship list so long that we have to deny everybody. No, you can't. We can't have it all.
I mean, a banker called me this morning and said, "Hey, can you comp me a couple of tickets?" He's a $900 million bank. "Can you comp me a couple of tickets?" I said, "Yeah, dude. Can you comp me a loan?" "Can I get a free loan, son?" Okay, so look, today, a very important topic. Every Wednesday we come to you to talk about how do you build an empire with another person. Hard enough to do it alone? You're probably not going to do it alone.
Not going to do it alone. It's never been done in the history of any empire.
World. Any civilization.
Anywhere. That's right.
Okay.
Takes
not on another planet.
Not only a partner, but a team.
So, and I'm going to be talking about at the 10X Growth Conference, what is 10X really? Because I think a lot of people read the book, but they're like, but what is it really? And how do you get it? Mm-hmm. And is it worth? And I'm going to spend 3 days basically showing you what it takes to build something magnificent so that you have so much in your life.
So much extraordinary.
That you scale your business, not because so you have a jet or a car or a nice car, but so you scale your businesses so that you have the life you deserve. Whatever that means to you, and it means something different to everybody. One of the things we want to talk about today, however, is while you do this, when you start scaling out and you're going to bring people into your life. Today I want to talk about a very dangerous personality type that you will be infected by, inflicted by.
At every level, from the start to the top, you will encounter these people. Yes. It's not just at the top where the slivering come out.
Slivering.
The slivering.
The slivers. The sliver.
Slide into your life. It's really at every point in your life. And
have you ever had a snake, a backstabber, a two-faced, a manipulator, the sliver? Have you ever had somebody in your life come to you and say, "Oh, wow, dude, you're so awesome. I mean, they're all friendly, by the way. I'm going to tell you one of their characteristics. They're so friendly. They have to be friendly. You want to like them. And
it is not an enemy. An enemy is a direct,
that's right.
It's very overt. You know who your enemies are. They straight up attack you. I hate enemies, but I'd rather an enemy any day because I know how to plot, plan, handle, and protect myself against enemies. These people pretend to be your friends, so you are completely bamboozled.
Can I set it up? So I got this guy. This guy tells me about. This guy tells me about. He's spending some time with him. Every time I'm with him, by the way, every single time I'm with the dude, and extremely likable.
Oh, great!
Phenomenal guy. Like you want to hug it out with this dude. Every time I'm with him, he has talked negative about somebody else, and I was kind of like, why did he tell me that? I don't know that other guy. Just remember this. This is a rule. If they're talking about someone else to you in a negative manner, critical, I'll guarantee you, they're doing exactly the same thing with them about you.
And you think, you might, because you like the person so much, think that they're complaining or gossiping about somebody else, and you're becoming more of an ally with them, and they're actually telling you to protect you. So that's how you justify hearing all of this this gossip. But in actuality,
and this is what they'll sound
you have to know it's being done about you as well.
One thing is they're very friendly people, hard to tell. You want to love these people. Second thing, this is what they'll sound like. I'll just give you the heads up. Here it is. Dude, I'm just giving you a heads up on this thing. That's one of the things right there. I'm just giving you a heads up, man. Like no offense, and he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad girl, Elena. I just want to tell you, just want you to know, he's had this little thing going on in the past. You know, I've tried to help him. I really like the guy, by the way. I like her a lot, but I just want to give you the heads up. So you know what you're dealing with. And by the way, I really like them. Like, it's so twisted. And I think the third thing is they don't even know they're doing it. Like, if I confront this guy straight up, I believe the guy's going to be like, I'm not doing that. So look, check it out.
So wait,
your empire will be torn apart from the inside, not from the outside. If you study empires and civilizations, they are all ripped apart from the inside, not the outside. Why build an empire and not prepare yourself for the insider that infiltrates, the termite? Let me add that to the list. Termite.
The traitor, they
just don't look like
they're almost like they're almost like a spy, because you think they're
double
working.
Agent.
Yes, double agent.
2X agent.
Now, what is the point? Do they want to sever the relationship that you have with the other person?
No, I don't think so.
What is why do they do that?
I think the why is they're trying to glue the relationship between both parties. They're trying to glue.
Like, let's say I'm the one that's saying the bad stuff.
This is their calculation on how I make a relationship stronger with you by telling you about Francisco. Hey, watch out. But then I go to Francisco and say, hey, watch out for Elena, because she will, she's awesome. Don't get me wrong, but
that part's true. I mean, it's undeniable.
Okay. All right. Check it out. 305-865-8668. I'd love to know, have you ever had a snake, backstabber, two-faced, manipulator, the sliverer, termite? We do this show to make you guys better in your coupleship, and sometimes we got to handle the darkness of it all.
I was bored, I was lazy, not doing anything, sleeping, and not doing what I have to do. Grant Cardone changed my life.
I want to showcase your success at Growth Conference 3.
I promise you it'll change your life.
When I met him, my entire life got better. He makes people better. He's a magnifier.
was so empowering. It was so inspirational. And my husband and I will walk away from the GrowthCon, changed forever.
I would say to you from all over the world, come to the next 10X conference.
Mail tag. More sales in less time. Know when your links are clicked on within your emails. Track performance metrics, giving you unlimited real-time email tracking. We give you precise email scheduling. Make sure your emails arrive at the right time every time. Increase your open rates and perfect your multi-time zone sending. We automate your follow-up process. See how it can work for you. Try it completely free for 2 weeks. Mail.
And we are back. You're watching the G&E Show. We bring it to you every Wednesday. We're talking about snakes today and why it is so important that you learn how to identify these people. And
snake is probably the wrong word, though, because
a
people are
snake
scared of
is
snakes.
scared of snakes. So it's got to be like something like a goat.
No, it's not a goat. What
Oh,
a
no,
goat?
no. Well, I'm trying to think of some harmless little animal, like a sheep. I mean, but a sheep is too cliche. So then I went to a goat to try to be
Because I'm going to tell you one thing.
clever.
This has happened to me twice in my life in a big way, okay? The thing about the person that's always tricked me every time has got me is they're so friendly and they're so likable. They're so
It's like
likable.
Ted Bundy. He was so likable. I did a paper on him. Ted Bundy was so likable, and then he murdered all those women.
Me Too movement.
He was charismatic.
When you Me Too's out there, start complaining. Remember Ted Bundy took it all the way.
Yes, he did.
That's hashtag
So that's how they
you ain't
lure you. That's how they
anymore.
lure you. So when you see friendly, you have trouble filtering beyond what you see directly in front of you. I do too.
Totally.
I do
Well,
too. I get fooled
more than
almost
anybody.
every time.
And I think the other thing that for me is that really strange about it is I don't think the person knows they're doing it. I think if you go to this person and say you're doing this, I think they're going to be like, dude, I'm not doing. What are you talking about? I'm just giving you a heads up, dog.
Right.
I'm just trying to help you, man. I love you, man. I don't think they even see what they're doing. This could be a family member.
Yep.
It could be an uncle, brother, cousin. It could be a mom. It could be a dad. Just remember this, folks, okay? It could be a family member. It could be an executive in the company. It could be somebody in the sales staff. It could be a leader. It could be somebody, it could be one of your supporters, somebody that's always showing up for everything.
But what people need to understand is why these people are so dangerous is because you've let them on the inside. Then their opinion is sort of legitimized or edified in your mind.
Yeah.
So if somebody comes to you and they keep dropping these little things about me to you, which is why in our relationship we have come after being together for 16 years, we've made a firm policy. Nobody is allowed to talk crap to me about Grant. It's just, even though I think he's hard on me, I might have my opinions, they might be right in what they're saying, you're not allowed to come to me with it, because what it does is it stirs up a freaking whirlwind. And the next thing you know, I'm fighting with him because I have this thing in my ear of whatever it might be. You're hard, you're whatever. I mean,
so
that's not the point.
So
it
what
ruins
do?
relationships. It can destroy empires. If you and I are not together, our empire will suffer.
Yeah.
A major impact.
What do I do?
Our kids will suffer. You know what I'm saying? And this can happen in business relationships, in any kind of relationship. Gossip isn't something that's like, oh, it's just gossip. These have severe ramifications that can ripple effect in your life.
I love that.
And because you don't identify it or know where the source is, you actually think the problem is Grant. The problem wasn't Grant. The problem was someone was talking in my ear about Grant that then became a problem so that he became the problem.
Yeah, by the way, everybody knows Grant's not perfect.
You and I can sort each other's stuff out together
so
alone.
What do you do? I want to move to what do you do now, okay? What do you do? And what you just gave me was this. It's not just gossip. So for my new policy is when somebody comes to me and says, oh, just want to give you a heads up on so-and-so, dude, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't need
Shut
that
it down.
data.
Shut it down.
Why are you telling me that?
Shut it down.
Let's me and you work on doing something bigger together. Let's me and you work on rather than talking about other people. Let's me and you do something that makes other people better.
Okay, time out. Wait, time out. I have a question. I have an addendum. I have a question.
If you want to talk about that other dude, then let's bring him in the room and talk about it. How about we do some FaceTime? Because you know, now that people are, we can go live, we can go FaceTime. Now we can just bring them into the room.
Now
even
we
if
can
they're not
shoot
in the
straight.
room. No, dude. Come on, man. I'm just trying to give you a heads up, man. Call it out. So what do? It's not just gossip. New policy for Grant. Hey, it's not just gossip. And number 2, dude, knock it off. I don't need that data. Knock it off.
Okay, this is what I was going to say the timeout for, but I think you just answered it by saying having everybody present in the room. It's because I can hear people on the other side saying, well, what if the person did warn you about the person and it was actually legitimate, like you needed to know that information?
Oh, like
because like let's say
affair.
Yeah, like something like that. They know the wife is having an affair. They know the husband, whatever the deal is. They know they're cheating the company. Then they're scared to come to you with information because you don't want to hear bad stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like let's see what our callers have to say. So you and I don't have to do all the work.
You got Bethany in Illinois.
Bethany in the Illinois. What's going on? Hey, how cold is it in Illinois today?
It is cold.
How cold?
I don't know how cold, but we just got like 14 inches of snow recently.
Below 32, we know that much.
But we are coming to Miami for the 10X Growth Conference, so...
Where are you sitting, young lady?
What?
Where are you sitting?
Where am I sitting?
Yeah, what ticket?
Yeah,
Premier?
We just upgraded to executive.
Nice, okay,
Awesome,
great.
awesome. Can't wait to have you here. And what day do you get into town?
You know what? I'm not sure yet. We are driving.
Dude, you ought to start driving today.
No. Let's let her ask her question. What was the question you had? Or how do you, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Hey, have you ever had a backstabber, a two-faced, a manipulator, a sliverer?
Yeah. So, I've been in relationships where the other person was manipulating, and I'm married and having some issues right now. And some of my family are saying, that he's manipulating me, but I don't know if I'm just not seeing it.
Somebody told you that your
family members,
your husband is manipulating you?
That's what other people are saying that they see. But basically, I want to get you guys' advice on it because I really look up to you, and you guys have a really great marriage.
Oh, thank you.
So the main problem we have is that he looks at porn, and he said he stopped, but then he keeps doing it.
Yeah.
What?
Porn.
Oh, okay,
So we're going to go to counseling, but I didn't know if you guys just had any advice on that. I listened to your show when you talked about, if one of you were unfaithful, what you would do, but I just...
Yeah, so look, let me just tell you, there's a great course on, what's the name of that marriage course we did?
I think it's called the Marriage Course.
The Marriage Course, okay? It was a course created by L. Ron Hubbard on marriage, okay? The Marriage Course. Anyway, it's a great course. And one of the things in the course is about what you want and need and what he wants and needs. And maybe it's as simple as you guys making a list of what you want and need. And one of those is, on your list is, dude, look, the porn thing bugs me. I don't know why you're looking at other women. Because, you don't just look at porn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Oh, does he work in porn or does he look at porn?
No, look at it. No, he doesn't work in it.
Yeah. He can go all night. So yeah, I think that, and by the way, that's just one thing, right? So the thing I would tell your family members is quit telling me, tell him. Let's bring him in the room and you talk to him face to face. Courage is not telling somebody else about somebody else. Courage is confronting somebody else. That's just more two-faced. So I don't know if that helps, but look, you're either creating a marriage, Elena says this all the time, you're either building an empire or you're destroying one. And that porn could be destruction of your marriage and the start of an empire.
Sure is.
And also, look, like I'm not perfect. Like, so I understand porn. I understand where to go watch it, look at it, how to get there. I know that when I've done that, it's been because I've been bored. I'm bored. I don't have a game. I don't have action.
Not just in the bedroom, but in life.
In life, like if I'm running hard, I'm not going to have time for. I'm not going to have time for smoking weed. I'm not going to have time for strip joints. I'm not going to have time for hookers. I'm not going to have time for. So that's what I would do, my friend. I would sit down with him and say, "Hey, dude, the porn's bugging me out. Let's write our wants and needs." By the way, your marriage.
Let's find a bigger purpose. Let's find a bigger goal. What can we achieve together? Let's go for some real
not
things.
Porn.
Purpose, not porn. I love it. Purpose, not porn.
Hey, I can't wait to meet you, by the way, okay? Drive safely and maybe even reconsider the drive. I cannot imagine driving from Illinois down here. Like, you could be here in 2 hours on a plane. And cheap flights, $89 in Southwest right now. Grant Cardone, G&E show every Wednesday. We got another caller, right? Yeah, let's talk to the people about the snakes, the backstabbers. And are we giving the right advice here? Like, we're just trying to figure it out, folks, just so you understand. Neither one of us said expert. We are trying to figure it out. How do you confront somebody that is two-faced? That you love, by the way.
And we just say what
Baby, he's
has
going
worked
to break.
for us.
Can't you see that?
I know. And that was like
your
1
arms look
second.
Good. Your arms look good.
Dang.
Let me see them.
Because how many
Dang. Dude, you keep doing that every day?
I want you to have an experience that you will never, ever forget. We want to make this a big event for you. Our goal is to change your lives. This is what you have to go through. Anybody can be 1X or 2X. To get to these multipliers, I mean, to blow the roof off of your life and career to 10X in your business. 10X your lives. 10X the lives of the people around you. Give more than you take, and I promise you, you will get more than you ever dreamed of.
For 30 years, I've been investing in real estate. These are large multifamily apartment complexes around the United States that are cash flow positive when we buy them. 97% of my net worth is invested in these properties because I believe in them that much. For the last 12 months, I have been working with the SEC to provide non-accredited investors the opportunity to invest alongside me. If you like the idea of investing in real estate but don't have the time to manage it, you like the idea of investing cash into real assets but don't have time to find the deals, manage the deals, fund the deals. Maybe you don't even know where to start looking. And regardless of what your decision is, let me just say to you that the best financial advice I can give anyone today is what has worked for me. Look forward to you investing with us. I look forward to you being a partner. By the way, this is not a REIT. This is a real asset. You're a partner with me in the exact asset that we're buying. Okay? Good luck investing. Hey, welcome back to the G&E show. Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone on Instagram. The beautiful Elena Cardone, one of the best storytellers on all of the IG. If you're not following her, please do.
That's a fact.
16 days until the 10X Growth Conference. This will be the largest conference in the history of the world, the largest entrepreneur conference in the United States ever, the largest conference in the Northern Hemisphere, the largest entrepreneur conference ever held in Miami, and this will be the most winners that have ever been in Marlins Stadium. Okay? The first, second, and third, the first 3 days of February is the 10X Growth Conference. 35,000 entrepreneurs are going to join to figure out how to 10X their businesses, scale their businesses so they can truly create the lives that you deserve. On the 4th and 5th, the following 2 days, I'm going to do a 2-day real estate course here in Miami. I think we have, I don't know, a handful of seats left. It's $10,000 for that course, by the way. 2 days. I'm the only instructor. I'm going to answer your questions. This is a master's class. This is for very serious and very, not necessarily experienced real estate investors, but definitely serious real estate investors. So we know it's not for everybody. It's $10,000, 2 days, and all I'm doing for 2 days is answering your questions. So bring yourself, bring your questions, bring your deals, and for 2 days, from 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm just going to answer questions. That website is grantcardone.com/class, grantcardone.com/class. We need an ad on that, by the way. 2 days right here in Miami, the 4th and 5th. you can make that part of your 10X Growth Conference, or you could just come and do that event by itself. It's your call. Let's talk to our callers. We're talking about people in your life. Elena, have you ever been this person? This
I mean, everybody's been it at some point.
Tell me when you've done it.
Well,
because I don't know that everybody has been it.
Well, I mean,
when have you talked, and what was the? I've done it. I'm
trying to think when, but I know I have. I mean, it's like, but it's the same reason what you're thinking. I was either jealous of a person and I wanted to kind of lower them and kind of raise my status a little bit more and kind of maybe befriend the person a little more to have more of a bond and kind of get that person out a little. That was really kind of the intention.
Yeah,
I think you nailed it on that.
Yeah, thank you. For me, it's always been about like, you know, would I say this if that guy was here right now? And I feel bad about it. I'm like, why did I just say that?
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm trying to do. Am I trying to elevate myself? Am I trying to get a better relationship with this person? Am I feeling
vindictive? Vindictive. You might feel vindictive, like the people that talk about the partners. Like if you and I just had a little fight or something and I was still spewing with it, and I mean, certainly I've done this in the last 16 years.
Natalie.
Where someone will say something and I'll make a little snide comment about you.
Yeah.
And then I feel bad and I'm like, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. You know, like I sold him out. You know?
Makeup sex.
You got Valerie.
Valerie, what's going
by
on,
the
Valerie?
way. Forgive and forget.
Valerie.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, is this Grant?
Welcome to the G&E Show. Grant Cardone here with the beautiful Elena.
It is an honor and a pleasure to speak with both of you. I am a huge fan, Grant.
Thank you so much. We actually have the best callers on the G&E Show, so definitely continue, Valerie.
Awesome. Elena, I'm coming to your ladies' night Friday.
It's ladies'
I'm on your guest list.
Woohoo!
It's ladies' night. Over 800 people are already reserved for Elena's
and we haven't
ladies'
even
night.
promoted it. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, so I'm picking up my passport on the 28th. I'm all committed. I got my ticket and everything. I've done Cardone University. I listened to some of your Audible books, the 10X Rules, Be Obsessed or Be Average, How to Get Motivated and Stay Motivated. I have a couple other books, the Rebuttal Manual, the Closer's Survival Guide.
She's in. She's swimming in the Kool-Aid.
So tell me, have you ever had one of these people in your life? Appreciate you being a big student and a committed person. Have you ever had one of these people in your life that have been like a backstabber, a manipulator?
Yes, amazing show today. Like, I'm always learning something new from you guys, and this is valuable stuff so that in the future we can have better relationships by not listening to other people that are infecting you.
Yeah. So tell me about when this has happened to you.
It hasn't happened in a while because I've cut out a lot of people off my list, but I remember the last time I lived in a shared accommodations and there was like a girl there that just created drama, and she would point out stuff to the other lady, oh, she's doing this, she's doing that, and it just created like lots of fights and arguments and stuff. And
wow.
At the end of the day, you got to realize that you can't change people. You just have to either learn how to deal with them or cut them off the list.
Yeah, and a guy told me this morning, he's like, hey man, you know, I got your back, and he's like, you know, it is what it is. I said, yeah, but people have to call these people out, otherwise they keep twisting off into society doing this. And again, I don't think the people that I know that have done this with me, there's like 2 or 3 different instances in my life where this has been a concerted effort to cause me problems. In all situations, they did not. I don't think that they were conscious they were doing this. Unconsciously, which to me is even more dangerous than the malicious intent to damage, right? If I go out and wreck somebody's car on purpose, that's one thing. If I'm accidentally doing this through life, everybody's like, oh, I had an accident. Yeah, but you have a lot of accidents, okay? The malicious is only going to do that once. He can't keep doing it. Maliciously, you can't.
Yeah, like the repeat drunk driver.
Exactly. You can't.
You do it once and you're like, oh, and then you stop. But the one that keeps drinking and driving and getting in accidents.
Even more dangerous. And they're always good guys. The bad guys Hey, the guy's got a black hat on, dude. We know he's the bad guy. So just keep that in mind. It's never the bad guy that is going to destroy your life. It is the guy or gal that you trust that's on your side until they're with someone else. And then they're on their side. But the truth is the guy's not on anybody's side except his own side. And he no longer trusts himself because he knows everywhere he goes, the story changes just a little bit. So even though he might be unconscious of it, below there he knows, dude, I twist off on people. I talk behind Grant's back. I talk behind his back. I talk behind Bob's back. I talk to Bob about both of those dudes. It's ugly, man. It's a human condition. So just be aware of it. I mean, this does happen.
And here's the thing. I like what Valerie said, how she said it doesn't really happen to her anymore. And when you asked me that question, like, who have I done it to? My circle, as many friends and people that we have, that we know, like our real friends, we don't really have like a lot of friends. Do you realize? We don't hang out. We don't get in situations where we're hanging out with friends and then we can spin off and talk about this person or that person. We're too focused on the mission. We're working with our team. My friends are actually my allies. I don't need friends. I really don't have time in my life to go do the social events and the dinners and the lunches, and I mean that's once in a blue moon, but I don't have time to get involved in everybody's life like that. My friends are actually allies, and they're the people that are here. Yeah. They're people that we do business with. They're the real people who are there to support me, and I support them. Like that is the empire. That's what composes the empire. You know?
Let's talk to our next caller. Valerie, thank you so much for calling. Can't wait to see you at 10X Growth Conference. And Valerie said it all. They create conflict and fights. So if there's fights and conflict. And it's a
distraction to your purpose.
Look for this person that might be stirring up. You know, it's like cooking. You know, you're cooking, I'm adding my salt and I'm adding my pepper. And then somebody comes behind me and starts adding stuff. That's how you wreck a meal. They didn't tell me they put it in there. Like, what's that in there, man? Okay, that's different than saying, hey, let's me and you.
I'm going to call you out
because you remember that Chris dude that worked for us? Yes. You know how much I'd hammer on him to his face? How about what was the other dude's name?
Do we have to say names?
Okay. Remember that dude? Always to his face, though. I never talked behind his back. It was to his face.
You're very direct.
It was to his face. People don't like it. Everybody gets uncomfortable. What would you rather have, man? I would rather have you tell me to my face. Tell me to my damn face, right? Show me the poop.
The poop? What are you talking about?
You got Luke in Seattle.
Luke Skywalker. What's up, bro?
Grant Cardone, what's up, my guy? Yeah, I'm Luke, coming out of Seattle. My girlfriend and I are huge fans of you. We are going to be attending the 10X Growth Conference.
Everybody's coming.
Actually, there are a lot of snakes out here in the real world, especially now more prominent than ever, I believe, with the immediate gratification society that we see today. Pretty much, I mean, I'm in online business now and just became an entrepreneur after graduating college, seeing this is the way to do things. And, you know, I start some products on Amazon. There's competitors, there's snakes. They come in, they want to come and leave negative reviews on your product. They're fake. They want to come out here. They want to, and I even teach people as well. And I'm giving my honest, humble feedback to help others succeed. And all these other people out here don't really come in when they say they're going to be giving that honest one-on-one support. And it's just snakes all over the place, man. I've been ripped off with loaning people money for rent. And I was going to ask you, you know, this girl that was considerably my younger brother's one of his good friends, she asked me money for rent, made this sob story, I'm going to get kicked out of my house. So they are little sheep in sheep's clothing, and they're coming out here and just trying to rip us off. So I loaned her the money. She won't give me it back. I'm in the small court claim, deal with it, but $1,000, it's not that much.
But dude, that's not what I'm talking about there. I'm not talking about the thief, okay? I'm not talking about the criminal.
We've been through that too, though.
I'm talking about the wolf in sheep's clothing. Right, the one playing both sides, like even more dangerous, because you're not going to loan that chick money again.
The double agent.
I see. Okay, yeah, the two-faced person. That's
man. Close to you too, dog. Close to
like
you.
the person you don't want it to be. The last person you want it to be could be it.
And they're not going to borrow money from you. They're going to give you money. That's the confusing part of this deal. These are people that will help you. They're going to help you. They're going to give you money. They might invest in your projects. They're going to service you. They're going to be there for you. And then they got to win you over, man. They're not going to ask to borrow money from you. They're going to give you money. Hey, can I help you, man? Can I help you? So this is a very tricky deal.
It's like in Bohemian Rhapsody. If y'all saw that movie, the lead guy, and then he had the agent guy who shut out all the good people so that he could have his life be run. But as soon as Freddie Mercury discovered that he was the bad guy and cut him off, he went out and then said all these horrible things.
We are the champions, my friend.
Who sings that song? So you don't have to. So you don't have to.
No. Why does he sing that song?
Why does he sing that song? So you don't have to.
Okay, Luke, we love you, dude. Can't wait to see you at the 10X Growth Conference. Let's talk to our next caller. This is the G&E Show every Wednesday. Dude, we just do our best. We're just doing our best, guys.
We're just trying. We're not perfect. We're trying to figure it out, too.
All you guys that want to rip on me, you want to rip on me, rip away, dog, while I get ripped.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Y'all rip away on me, okay?
You got them boa constrictors right here.
The bigger I get,
y'all
the
might
more...
have the little python. No, y'all might have the little garden snake, but I got the boa constrictor.
Y'all just
Let me see that again. Let me see it again.
I got my Heine's on the phone.
Oh, come on. There you go. There you go.
Dude. Hey, y'all all out there ripping on me behind my back. Y'all ripping on me this and that. Y'all ripping on me about my religion or what I do or how I act or what I buy or where I fly. Y'all rip on me how I homeschool my kids. You ripping on me because you ain't ripping. Hey, you need to go rip rather than rip. All right?
Shoot.
Okay, ain't but one way to get these. You got to get in the gym, bitch. You got to get in the gym, boys.
He's got me
ain't
in the
but
gym.
one way to get
I
bank.
beat him today, though.
Ain't but one way to get
me
bank,
that.
okay? You got to go show up in the marketplace and get a bank. A lot of you guys out there confused right now, man. I remember 10, 15 years ago, if you said you were an entrepreneur, that meant you were out of business. Today, influencers is the new name for the old entrepreneur. Now I'm an influencer, and I'm not being an entrepreneur. You got to put your freaking money at risk, folks. You got to put your money at risk. We gave $10 million to the Marlins Stadium. $10 million, stroke the check. Who said it, man? What's my buddy said it? I love that dude. He says, you can love Grant Cardone or hate Grant Cardone.
Whalen.
But Sean Whalen says, anybody that writes a check and believes, that's a bad mother, that's a bad dude that can write a check for that much and believe people will show up. And by the way, 35,000 people will show up in Miami February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. January 30th, 31st, people flying into Miami.
To
go the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 35,000 people. So Sean Whalen, thank you for saying that, dude. I appreciate that. Because there's a whole bunch of other people out there that should be saying the same damn thing.
That's right.
But instead they're like, okay, let's go. Heine. Heine, what's up?
How are you, sir?
What's going on, player?
Man, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan with you and Elena, man. You guys motivate us all the time. So excited. I'm going to be at conference. I'm going to be on the biggest one, man.
Yeah, awesome, dude.
Hey, Grant, I have this, actually, you know, what are you talking today? It happened to me like a couple of months ago. I mean, I train one of my right-hand guys, and unfortunately, he backstabbed me, and, you know, this is what's painful. You know, you take, you know, I work in the automotive business, and you take one of, you know, starting business, you train him, and in a second, he dreamed to take your spot. He did not work for it. He just backstab you and put you on the line, and you know, that's painful. You know, I appreciate you talking about this today. It makes me realize that, you know, a lot of things, you know, the closest people to you will put you on a line, you know. That's very painful.
Yeah.
It is painful, and it's happened to us numerous times.
And let me just say that this is different than the person that works at your company. I've had a lot of people work here 3, 4, 5 years. I helped them out a bunch, gave them an opportunity.
Trained them up.
And then they leave and they go work for they try to do their own deal. That's not the guy I'm talking about.
Which is the exact same, and they rip you off of all of your material and try to claim it as their own.
That's not really what I'm talking about here. That person's just somebody that's looking, they think, oh, if I leave here, I'm going to be able to be my own guy. By the way, a third person actually created that situation.
Absolutely.
Too.
A gossiper said, when are you going to go be your own person? Why are you working for Grant Cardone? You're just as talented.
Yeah. Now she's gone too.
That's right. Mm-hmm. When
they
the
leave
dinero
destruction,
poof,
they leave destruction in lives.
The
man.
dinero
they destroy
poof,
relationships.
the girl go.
They destroy confidence. What does Jay-Z say about when they all leave?
When all the pigeons, as soon as the money goes, all the pigeons take flight.
Yeah.
True that.
Why does he sing that song?
Because he's been there.
Okay. All right. Hey, Heine, you coming to the Heine, you bringing your Heine over to the 10X Growth Conference?
Honey, stop being ridiculous.
I'm bringing my honey to that conference. Yes. Hey, Grant, I have another thing for you, man. Hear me out here.
Bring it on, Ding Dong.
We're talking about, the backstab and stuff like this. Hey, listen, man, I'm an immigrant. I came 10 years ago here, and I actually been trying to talk to you for a long time. I work 16 hours a day in a car dealership. I saved about $500,000 in this 10 years.
Wow.
Unfortunately, we talk about the backstabber. A couple of months ago, I had to leave my job. So I'm actually looking to grow. Work hard, 16 hours a day, and have a lot of time away from my family. I'm a father of 4 kids. I work my ass off to save this money. I think it's the time for me to go on my own. I want your advice.
Yeah.
I want actually your advice. I want to know what I want to do this. I don't want to lose $500,000 that I've been 10 years saving here in the country.
So let me just say, first of all, what nationality are you?
I'm actually from Lebanon. I'm from Beirut, Lebanon.
Yeah. So is that considered Persian or Lebanese?
No, that's actually Lebanese. Yes.
Lebanese. Yeah. You need to bring some kibbe to Miami, dude. You eat kibbe?
Oh man, I love kibbe, man. Absolutely.
Make me some kibbe, man. The way Mama used to make it. I love kibbe, dude. Kibbe's so good. Oh my God, kibbe's so good.
I will make you some kibbe. My mom will make you the best kibbe ever.
Yeah, I need your mama to make me some. We're going to go to Lebanon this year, by the way. Okay, first of all, second of all, the $500,000 that you've saved, man, well done. Well done, bro. So many immigrants come to America and do better than the Americans.
Totally, because they
What's
understand.
he talking about? 16-hour days, saving his money. He's got a big purpose, talks about his family. All the shot callers, folks, they're taking care of some bigger purpose than themselves. I guarantee you this guy's living a modest life.
Below his means.
Below his means.
Now he's not in a Ferrari.
He needs to make this transition. This is what happens to everybody. This is what nobody plans on. They don't teach you in school. He's got to make a transition now. He's probably going to take a pay cut for a while, and he doesn't want to go through his half. So this is the advice I would give you, my friend. I would not step down. I would step up. I would find somebody. You've already proven that you can not only make money, but save money in a very tough industry.
Yep.
Okay? Saving $500,000 in the automobile industry, dude, that's a hard thing to do. So you need to now find, it's going to be uncomfortable for you because you got to move into another industry, new nomenclature, new words, new vocabularies, learn new things. You need to pick someone to work for. I would not go it alone if I were you. First 3 years that I went it alone, I made a third of the money that I was making before that and started going through my income. I just didn't have anybody I could go work for. So if you go do it alone, you will go backwards in the beginning. There's just no way to do that. No way to leave a big team like you're working with now. Just paying for everything, really. Think that you're going to go by yourself and all of a sudden you're going to go faster by yourself. You're not. You're going to go backwards, unfortunately. So I would find somebody, a person you want to work for, and know, number two, that you're not limited to any industry. You've already proven you can make it. If you can make it in autos,
the car industry, you can make it anywhere.
Okay?
Those are That's a ruthless industry.
But don't get sucked into like a lot of these guys today, people online. Oh, I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna have an e-commerce business. I'm gonna have a drop shipping
I'm gonna work
business.
from my home.
I'm gonna sell sneakers and make a margin. You ain't gonna build nothing doing that. Okay. I know professional speakers that can't pay their bills. I know professional speakers that talk 25 times a year and they're gonna lose their house. It's not a business, man. You're trading time for money. And you can't predict when your next gig is. And if you can't predict when your next gig is, that is not a business. That is some faith. Oh, I hope somebody hires me this year. So.
And my advice would be invest half in Cardone Capital, give them $250, go broke there. It's going to force you.
I'd put the
to
whole
step up.
$500,000 in Cardone Capital.
Okay, I was being conservative.
And then the number 2 thing I'd do is come work for me.
And then it would make you.
I'll hire your Lebanese ass. I just need some kibbe every month, dog.
I would love to work for you, and I make you a kibbeh every week, not every month.
What's the most amount of money you ever made in the car business?
What the max amount of money? I used to get paid $500,000 a year.
Oh, were you a GM of the store?
No, I was a used car director for 3 years in the store, and for the last 3 years, I make about $500,000. But
oh wow!
Yeah. Before I used to make about $150,000.
Yeah,
but
okay.
you said it. You gotta step down to go back.
Yeah. So look, we can get you back to the 150 for sure. The $500,000 is going to take a little time. You got to build a book of business to do that. Thank you for calling today. Hope to see you at the 10X Growth Conference. Love you, by the way, dude. Love you. I love immigrants, man. You know why? 'Cause we're all immigrants.
I know.
Okay. Hey, and by the way, if we put a big wall up around the United States, immigrants will still come in here.
Yeah, of course. We want them to.
Right? I got a big wall at my house. People still get to come into place.
Yeah, you just get invited in, and rather than, But, right.
I'm all for walls. I got them all over the office. I got a wall here in the studio. Imagine if we didn't have a wall.
How do you feel when people come in uninvited and just get to run?
You got a big wall around you when I was coming after you.
Yeah, I know.
She just kept creating walls. I'm not worried about the people on the outside of your walls, folks. I'm worried today's show's been about the people inside.
Mm-hmm.
The termites, the fleas, the snakes, the two-faced, the manipulators. Adders. Hey, by the way, if you think I'm talking about you, guess what? That's the purpose of today's show. It was not for everybody. It was for you.
Oh!
Stop it. Knock it off, man. It's not good for you, and it's not good for other people. It's not who you're meant to be. Okay? Whatever you have to tell me about him, just get us all 3 on a call, man. Let's do a 3-way. My name's Grant Cardone. This is the beautiful Lena Cardone. This has been the G&E Show. Tomorrow's Young Hustlers. Friday is the Cardone Zone. You can listen to this on podcast. Every show that we do every day is sitting on your YouTube channel and all podcast channels, Stitcher, Mitcher, Bitcher, Preacher. What is it? SoundCloud, iTunes.
One last thing I want to say.
No, we're not saying anything.
One last.
No, you missed your mark.
One last takeaway.
And so wherever you listen,
if you're having problems in your life
hang on a
and
second.
things
Stop
start going awry,
the madness.
the fighting, the whatnot, you start having conflicts with people, that's the time where you have to start looking who around you is creating that. It doesn't just happen. It happens because somebody is creating it. Your life just doesn't happen. It happens because of a reason.
And that book that I mentioned earlier is the marriage course, okay? Also, there's a great course this guy, L. Ron Hubbard, did. All you haters out there, you read tabloids and CNN. You don't even do your own investigation. That guy did 2 unbelievable courses, one on marriage, and the other one is how to spot these personalities. It's unbelievable how you can know immediately what a person's going to do, okay? If you want that information, send me an email to help@grantcardone.com, help@grantcardone.com. Haters, I love you guys. I love you guys hating on me. The more I do, the higher I fly, the more you hate.
Our life didn't happen by accident.
Dude, and the more you guys hate on me.
It happened because of what we know, what we've been through, and where the mistakes we've made and what we've done to fix it.
You guys in the bunker, you in the bunker? The more you guys hate on me, you're like jet fuel, man. It's like the greatest gift on the planet.
It is. The more you rip on him, the tighter we become. So keep doing it because I'm like...
I sent an email to Elon Musk the other day. I said, Elon, man,
he needs his warrior.
Like Elon, you're going to get to Mars because the haters are going to get you there.
Absolutely.
Okay, hey, thank you guys. Thank you guys. We love you guys. G&E Show. By the way, 16 days left at the 10X Growth Conference. It's a 3-day event, largest conference in the world. If you've heard about it or not heard about it, man, get there. I guarantee you I will over-deliver. Whatever level of seat you buy, come there. Be ready. 9 a.m. Friday, 9 a.m. Saturday, 9 a.m. Sunday. I'm going to blow your damn mind the first 15 minutes of every day. And when I tell you I'm going to blow my mind, I'm talking about, a guy told me this, like, I'm going to the Super Bowl. I said, dude, cancel the Super Bowl and come to my deal. Guarantee you it will be a bigger event than the Super Bowl. Okay? I'm not doing a halftime show. I'm doing 3 days of throwdown. Who's doing the Super Bowl this year? Who's doing it? Nobody knows, but we know what's happened at the 10X Growth Conference. 35,000 winners. 3 days. Plan their business, how to scale a business so that you have the life you deserve. We're going to lay it out for you exactly. Take the time to be there. It's a great way here at the beginning of the year, start your year, to cement this year to be the best year ever. On the 4th and 5th, I'm doing a real estate, private, exclusive real estate event. On the 4th and 5th, you can get your seat there at grantcardone.com/class. Don't be an ass. grantcardone.com/class. Learn how to start buying investment properties the way I do. I'll show you the exact recipe, exactly what we look for, how we buy deals, how we get funding, how we get financing. You don't need to do it with me. I'll show you exactly how we do it so you can do it on your own.
I want you to have an experience that you will never, ever forget. We want to make this a big event for you. Our goal is to change your lives. This is what you have to go through. Anybody can be 1X or 2X. To get to these multipliers, I mean to blow the roof off of your life and career to 10X in your business. 10X your lives. 10X the lives of the people around you. Give more than you take, and I promise you, you will get more than you ever dreamed of.
My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone every day, every damn day. I'm going to show you how to get money a lot cheaper than this. Hey, get yourself in a position to sit in that chair right there. Are you the solution or are you the problem?
Yeah, well, we're talking about what does it take.
They don't know you, and they're not thinking about you. They do
forgot
know you, and they're not thinking about you.
They forgot you. My name's Grant Cardone. You are in the Cardone Zone, where I wake you up, I shake you up, I punch you in the face, but mostly, I'm that good uncle.
What's happening, Grant Cardone?
Yeah, what's happening, man? You got a deal or you got a question?